Dream within a dream. Your smile, your laughter, and your love is a dream, O life. There were colorful, beautiful roses around, remember? I knew not then not a thorn would be here, and that I'll be left alone with my tears on this eve of festival and light. In your friendliness is a give and take like trade, O life, favoring when aspirations are young and rewarding. Your flowers blossom, magnificent beauties attract, but those gone and lost are soon forgotten in this eve of festival and light. I'm being restless, O life, why I'm being restless? Your affection, your friendliness, your love come as guests of the night. The joys and the pleasures happen to be momentary. At daybreak, no flowers, no colors, but a bitter awakening from a dream within. Calm, O mind, you won't get peace here. No, not in this paradise of illusions, never. What blissful ignorance, what all false hopes of love, of world of friendship, of goodness. One day you too will part your ways, O life, leaving those who love you, crushing bittersweet memories of their existence mercilessly. Flowers will continue to blossom, magnificent beauties will attract, and those gone and lost will soon be forgotten in this eve of festival and light.
Christmas Blues. In times now gone, I can't forget, at Christmas time with table set, and tree so bright and full of glee, what the time of year just meant to me. As family we went to church for midnight mass, then came home to food prepared with class. A special time, no thoughts forlorn, for on this day our Christ was born. Now I'm older, I feel no love, no talk of Jesus our Lord above, but greed is God, and all you see are drunken yobs and no Christmas tree. The time is here for big resentment if you did not buy the greatest present. People looking to compete, to roast the greatest turkey meat. With vainglorious pride they do not hide, the shops they take us for a ride. The season of peace and goodwill, just a good reason that once a year you need no excuse to drink that beer. To such excess your head will spin. I've grown to hate the world I'm in. We should reach out to lend a hand to those worse off, and talk of love and peace for all, instead of falling in debt's big hole.
Each Christmas Eve, my church has a candle lighting service. What was so spectacular about it one particular year is that I was able to experience it from a different perspective. Instead of being in the middle of the congregation and watching the room light up candle by candle around me, I was up front on a stage. The service itself is a wonderful testimony leading up to the birth of Christ, with Christmas carols being sung and readings from the Bible. But for me, the most beautiful part is towards the end of the service. With the exception of the Christ candle on the Advent wreath, all light is extinguished in the room. This always reminds me of John 1:4 and 5. What came into existence was life, and the life was light to live by. The life light blazed out of the darkness. The darkness couldn't put it out. To see a symbol of Christ's light spread from one person to the next throughout a room that was only moments before nearly in complete and utter darkness was incredibly moving and beautiful to me. What a hope I have in Him.
Oh no! Christmas already? But it's only just been. I distinctly remember cold snowy scenes of robins and ice, not to mention plum puddings and sweet sugar mice. There were Santas, annoying, ringing their bells, and carol singers by the score, raising up hell. People were flocking to all of the stores with credit cards on hand, and kids who screamed, "Ma!" I remember the frazzle as the snow turned to sludge, and the calories consumed with all the rum balls and fudge. The hassle of pine needles always bugs me. And there was nothing but Christmas on the TV. All the rallies descended, grim with intent, and I, like a lackey, to the kitchen was sent. I toiled and cowered and drank, and they ate all my goodies and never said thanks. I shuddered with joy when they all disappeared, and now you tell me Christmas is once again here.
Santa's Last Stand. On a cold and blustery day, an old man in red came this way. He was carrying trinkets, small packages, greenery and hay. To say he was jolly created the folly. After last year's near fatal clip, a reindeer with a sparkly nose chose to be oh so close. Too close to the old man in red, too rambunctious, in no way dead. The man carried a whip, wielded it strong with a quick grip. He failed to get them a-going with all the snow a-snowing. The thud was apparent, the sled in ruin, as the old man in red sat there stewing. He said with a grimace, "This is my last stand. The little girls and little boys will have to find a new way. For now I am done. This is my final day." Santa called AAA. He was at the North Pole the next day. But first, an overnight stay in Vegas. He was trying to make up for lost wages.
Oh, fat, gassy man. Just in case you haven't heard, a fat man is to come with the herd. The leader of the herd has a nose that glows, quite scary I have been told. Fat man all cheery and jolly, shaking all he's got, like that stuff called jello a bowl full is a lot. Now I have heard he comes down the chimney to put presents under the tree. I say feel free to jump him, free presents are for me. There is a mouse who isn't so quiet, he screams his house is a goddamn riot. Fat man calls his herd by name, on Joe, Mary Ann, Julian, Abba, Phoebe, Meg, and Jean, Jody, WR, Mike, and Benu. And off he goes with a wink of his eye and a twist of his beard as he lifts his butt cheek to give a good cheer. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a gassy night.
Old-fashioned Christmas. Popcorn's popping in the fireplace. The tree has been trimmed with ribbons and lace. The smell of baking fills the air. Dad's reading the paper in his easy chair. Sis is untangling a string of lights. Anticipation grows to all new heights. Outside the window, snow is falling. The pond's frozen over and kids are calling. Come on, everybody, the sleigh is waiting. Grab your gear and let's go skating. Every house showing candle glow, casting circles of gold on new fallen snow. The presents are wrapped, the carols all sung. The kids have made sure their stockings are hung. Sleigh bells jingling, church bells ringing, and oh, the beautiful sights. For a short while, goodwill reigns, and there's peace on earth tonight.
A Christmas remembered. Through the backyards to school they shuffled past the birds. Carrie's face filled with tears, the scantiness of her words. A special bond the two friends always shared. With Carrie's illness progressing, she knew Susie cared. Christmas was coming fast, the doctor bills were mounting. Under the lit tree Carrie sat, the days she was counting. Sifting through the papers, to her mama it became clear. It couldn't happen, there would be no presents this year. Christmas had come, on the roof he yelled, "Away!" As Santa's herd took a leap, Susie woke up to play. Tearing open the gifts, she admired what occurred. Staring at the toys, Susie quickly remembered. She removed the big bowl from her shiny new sled. Through the deep snow the miniature sleigh Susie led. She had stacked it up high with all the presents she could. To Carrie's front door, Susie made Christmas good.
Dearest of hearts, your letter reached me. It took some time, as always, but it reached me, as always. As always, it was slipped under my palliasse by an unsung hero. Some of the lads still call the medics and orderlies and stretcher bearers Conchi and even coward. But they are here, aren't they? Saving some lives? Saving by some ingenious network the sanity of many? I don't know how they do it, but they do. They get letters in and out of this hellhole, and even double-glazed mother's seed cakes sometimes get here still edible. I dreamed of you last night. I always dream of you, but last night we walked hand-clasped under willows by the river. I woke with tear-streamed face, highly inappropriate to an officer of rank. I hope you dream of me, my love, but not of me here in this place. Something in my mind nags at me, saying I'll be home soon. I don't understand how that could be. There seems no end to this. I must go. There is a hubbub outside. The bugle calls and feet run. I must go. I must sound the whistle. If I don't, we will be overrun. If I do, probably dozens of my boys won't return. Come on, brave boys, over the top. Pray for me, my Valentina. I'll be home soon.
Oh, that's band here. Far from home, here I am, in a land not my own, where they believe there's only one color in the rainbow, where they think there's only one way to go and the rest should only follow. It's a mystery to me. How could it be? Cry for mercy, life is not free. When will the day come when we can celebrate our beliefs, like everyone on earth celebrates life in their own way? One silent night, when a child is born and heavenly peace is shared round the world, Lord of all, we praise the glory of thy blessed, loving joy, which doubles in my heart when it is shared. Every day, a blessed chance to share our love and joy. Then, Merry Christmas to all. What is it then? It's not about religion. It's about love that is divine, innocence, acceptance, forgiveness, and blessings to all.
The season. The snow falls gently on the morn. The season is not about a baby born. He has no Christmas tree. He has no family. The season is not about getting junk. The hunt was good. He finds a place to bunk. He happens upon a stranger. The lad is hungry. The boy looks to him, now happy. He offers his hand, venison to share, for there are those who fare far worse off than he. The season is not about a stupid tree. The days are always cold. Together they fend. The Pleistocene is nearing an end. The season is about humanity, and he is me.